I don't think we're gonna make it. Welcome back to the Heart and Home channel, where we are doing our DIY Barndominium build. We just had our first rain of the summer, and so today I'm going to be doing quite a bit of cleanup here, just getting everything so it's not going to rust on us. And then we're going to be moving on to more roofing over here, doing a little bit of bubble wrap and a little bit of sheet metal, and just alternating that until we're all finished. Well, that was frustrating. It's windy again, so dealing with this bubble wrap has been kind of a pain. Definitely recommend running a rope through the crease of it just to help hold it down. That definitely saved me a lot of frustration this time around. Still a pain to deal with, but that definitely helped quite a bit. Scary. I almost lost a sheet there. Getting the sheets around this giant mound here is proving to be difficult. I think what I'm gonna have to do is put the ramp on the driveway here and then just scoot everything over. It's gonna be a huge pain, but I don't really know what other option I have. That was not a great experience. I'd much rather spend time scooting things over than have to buy another sheet of metal, so. Sheets up, feeling pretty good about that. Definitely getting slowed down by the rocks and the trenching there, but right now I think I'm averaging between about 6 feet a day. I hope that I can bring that up to more like 9. Right now we're a quarter of the way done and it's looking pretty decent, apart from like one bump that we have here from a purlin that bowed a little bit after installation. So, but other than that, it's looking pretty good. Okay, Wednesday morning, and I'm trying something a little bit different today. Got a little bit higher wind speed than I would prefer, so I put a 14-foot 2x4 in the middle of this roll here, and so I think that that should really help keep the thing weighted down and hopefully eliminate a lot of the frustration that I've been having. So we'll see how that works out today, and hoping to get 2 more panels up and fastened down today, as we have a rainstorm coming for a few days, and I just want to make sure I get as much buttoned down as possible before that hits over the weekend. So let's get going. I was on my way to getting 4 panels done today, but the wind is starting to pick up now, and it's just not really worth the risk of getting a sheet blown off. So I'm just gonna screw those 2 sheets in, finish that up, and then probably lock down the remaining wrap that doesn't have steel on it with some 2x material for the weekend. We're having a storm coming in, so just got to make sure everything is all set and ready to withstand that, hopefully. So let's see how it goes. So we are cranking away on this roof, but we still have a ton left to do, and I don't think we're gonna be able to make it before our due date with the concrete at the end of November. We still have to do an entire back half of the roof. We have to do all of our sub-slab plumbing and all of the foundation prep ourselves. That doesn't really leave us with enough time. We don't really have enough time without paying professionals to help us along the way. So I think that we're actually going to have to delay until springtime to pour our slab, and that's really unfortunate. About 2 or 3 months worth of time on the house where we're just going to have to do something else because we're gonna have to wait for the slab. So now with that, our priorities are gonna kind of switch over to getting dried in before winter time. So immediately once I'm done with the roof, I'm gonna start framing the walls, then get that inspected so we can do the sheet metal. Unfortunately, I think I'm also going to have to burn my one and only extension on our permit, but the rest of them shouldn't take as long. We have to have an inspection every 6 months in order to show that progress is being made. And so this first one definitely is going to take the longest of all the things that we're going to need to get inspected. So I feel pretty confident that the rest of them won't need extensions, or we won't even need the full 6 months. My hope is that what I can do in the future is use up as much time in between our time limit as possible to just make those deadlines easier to hit. We'll see how all that works, but we're coming up with plans right now. As we mentioned, the stuff from the theft is also stuff that will kind of help fill that void in winter time where we can't work on the house. So we're still gonna have some interesting content for you guys, and overall I'm really excited about the way that the channel's going. So stay tuned for all those cool details. Probably be talking about it within a week or two here. Bubble wrap insulation is up on this side. That feels pretty good to check off the list. It is getting a little bit shorter on this side by, like, I don't know, 2/5 of an inch. So I may have to do some extra work, get some extra support material underneath there for the screws to dig into. Yeah, now we just got to get the sheet metal. I think I have 4 whole ones left, and then I have to cut a single one. One of the things that I really love about sheet metal is that you can kind of cheat each one a little bit if you're just a little bit out of square. Like I think I'm about maybe a little under a 1/2 inch longer to go on the top side than the bottom for whatever reason, whether it's because I got off measurement somewhere along the line here or whatever, but I can just kind of pull it into alignment. So I'll probably do like an 1/8 of an inch extra on top each time, and it'll look just fine. You won't be able to tell at all. Yeah, I've just gotta keep rolling now. Quick tip here: if you are doing your steel yourself, bring some little cutoffs with you. So when you're pulling them up, undoubtedly you're going to have some purlins that are not going to be perfect. And if you have any trouble getting them up and over, just having those cutoffs there that you can slide underneath the corners makes it real nice and easy to bring them up. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining us this week and making it to the end. We got a ton of stuff done, and I am pretty darn excited about that. I am super happy that pace is picking up. If you thought the video was entertaining or useful to you, please consider hitting that thumbs up button. As always, we much appreciate it. If you're into DIY, home building, light homesteading, or the debt-free lifestyle, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the bell for notifications when we post videos in the future, as we have a ton of cool stuff coming up. Thank you guys for making it through this time. I know it's not the most entertaining thing to see me do mostly the same thing each and every week, but we're getting through it, and I sincerely believe that the not so distant future is definitely going to be more fun for this channel. So Continue to stay tuned for more updates on how things are going to change, and I'll catch you guys next time.